This lens is red and this lens is purple. So what's the deal here? A quick rewind. I've partnered up with Iron Glass, who are best known for taking old vintage lenses and turning them into professional grade cine lenses. In my last video I've talked about NMR fake lenses, so check that one out if you haven't already. Today we're talking about painting your lenses from the inside. And why exactly are we doing that? It's actually quite simple, honestly. Well, at least in theory, because old lenses like the Helios 442 here don't really have much of a lens coating. So a lot of light is bouncing back and forth between the single lens elements, resulting in a lot of flaring. And this is part of the reason why one would even choose this lens in the first place, to get a creative look. So we don't really want to get rid of them. Instead, we want to embrace them. So by coloring the internals of this lens, we can push the flares into more warmer or cooler colors depending on what colors we choose. As I said, this is all just theory. So let's see how much difference this actually makes. This is a regular Helios 442 without any coloring. When you shine a light at it, it has a green center, purple flares with a subtle amber edge to it, but it flares out completely white if you get very close to light source. This is the same lens with purple internal coloring, and we can already see a difference in color. Note that the streak flare has nothing to do with the coloring, it's just a blue string creating these flares. If you want to know more about that, check out my last video on NMR fakes. The center appears more amber now. I don't exactly know why. Maybe it's because the overall flaring of this lens has a much cooler bluish tone now. And here we have the Helios with red internal coloring. Same thing here with the streak flare, it has nothing to do with the circular flares we're getting. This one definitely flares out a bit warmer with nice amber tones. The red coloring is kind of mixing with the purple flares that the Helios has by nature. It does get a bit hard to determine here whether these super red flares come from the string or the actual coloring, but the combination looks pretty nice. If you want to get a whole set of vintage lenses modded by Iron Glass, getting all of them the same internal coloring can really help tying all those different looking flares together into one cohesive set of lenses. And even if you just want to get a Helios like this, internal coloring can really help you embrace that creative look that you're going for. If you like this kind of video, check out the other one I did in the series. I'm planning to do more videos like this to give you guys more content, because the main videos just take much more time to produce and I want them to be as good as possible. Also, we just hit 2,500 subscribers, which is a quarter to 10,000. So my goal in 2024 is to hit that 10K goal. So if you want to support me, best way is to just subscribe and watch more videos.